Hello, ladies and gentlemen, loyal Imperial citizens and rebel scum alike. Welcome to another Liam Aiden gameplay video. Back with more Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes today, where, after much grinding, much farming, I am now pleased to announce that there has formally been an Imperial bounty placed upon one famous Wookiee known as Chewbacca. That is right. Today is the day we are going to be unlocking Chewbacca at 5 stars, completing that 5th tier of the One Famous Wookiee event. And more than that, we're going to be doing it without Dengar. We are in fact going to be doing it with what I think is the easiest bounty hunter squad to assemble. Easy because it requires hardly any farming. There's only one character, Bossk, that you're actually going to need to farm. Everybody else you can get from the various currency stores. Let's take a look at the team. Alright, so here we go. This is the bounty hunter team. So we're going to be using Greedo, Boba Fett, Cad Bane, Bossk, and IG-88. So Bossk is a farm. I'm going to talk more about him in a little while, but everybody else you can just snap up straight from the stores. Greedo and Boba Fett you're going to get from the Cantina store. Cad Bane you get from the Galactic War store, and IG-88 comes from the Squad Arena store. So these are some of the easiest characters to get in game, hands down, especially Cad Bane. Going to be rolling in that Galactic War currency, but the others are going to come easily as well. And hey, assembling a team with only one farm, a team that's going to unlock a legend for you, that's pretty sweet. So Bossk. Bossk is the one exception. He is the one farm. Now, conventional wisdom states that you can't unlock Chewbacca without using Bossk and Dengar. I'm saying you just need Bossk. He's a hard farm, so he is going to take a while. I've only got him up to 5 stars. The advantage is, of course, he does have a great ship, the Houndstooth. You're going to need him for that. I haven't done any farming for that yet. I've just been focusing on Bossk. He does take a little while, but he's worth it. Dengar, on the other hand, so Bossk has a permanent hard node that you can farm him on. Dengar, he's much trickier to get. As you can see, I've not done anything for him yet at all. He doesn't have a permanent home. He moves in and out of, I think it's the Cantina store, or no, maybe it's the Guild store. He moves in and out of the Guild store. So you can see I've not purchased any shards for him, and you can use crystals to get him as well. I really would not recommend that at all. So he's just not really a farm that you can rely on. Whereas Bossk, he's a hard farm. Yes, it's a real grind, but you know that you can farm him every single day. Now, Bossk is really important here. I'm using him as the leader, and I've got that Zeta on his leader ability on the hunt, which means whenever an enemy suffers a debuff or resists, all bounty hunters allies receive 5% health and protection. I really think that's going to be key. Now, as you can also see, I've got everyone at gear 11. Now, I have actually tried this event before. I tried it at gear 9, tried it at gear 10, and I could not get through. So gear 11, I think, might be the minimum gear level. Certainly the recommended gear level, as we will see. Now, if we go to the event, so the first 4 tiers of the event were really very easy. They were kind of a cakewalk. Really easy to get through with this team at the required star level. I think they were gear 9. So obviously tier 3, I only got 2 stars there. But gear 4, that was gear 9, sorry, tier 4, that was very easy. Tier 5, I really have struggled with. Now, I've played it before, once with gear 9, once with gear 10, and I could not do it. It's possible you could do this with some people at gear 10, some people at gear 11, but I decided to just go for it, bring everyone up to gear 11. It is the recommended gear, but the key part here is that we're doing this without Dengar, so we're going to see if this team, with the Bossk lead, can get through this. So Chewbacca is immune to ability block, and his ability cooldowns can't be increased due to Raging Wookiee. Okay, let's give this a shot. So there you go, there's the team. And as I said, everyone is at gear 11. Everything is maxed on everyone, and apart from the Zetas. Bossk is the only one with a Zeta, and he's only got 1 Zeta on his leadership ability. That's it, but everyone has their Omegas in place. So let's see if this team is good enough. Now, as I said, I've done it before. There's some cool animations for this legendary event. We're not going to get them today because they don't play every time, only the first time. I think they'd be really annoying if they played every time, but do check it out because they're cool. Hey guys, let's talk about this. Hey, Chewbacca sound. Well, can't hurt to try. Well, I think it can actually. And you're about to feel the pain. Boom. Whoa, right off the bat. Okay. Right off the bat. Ouch. So Bossk is stunned. So part of the reason that they recommend using Dengar for this is that when he goes into stealth mode, no one else can go into stealth. So we're not going to have that advantage. Our main tactic here is going to be to try to take out Chewie as quickly as possible. But he is stealthed right now. So we're going to go for... I think right now we're going to go for Han Solo. In fact, he's got guard on him, so that means he can't be critically a hit. He's immune to daze and to stun, has a plus 25% critical chance. That's why we want to get rid of Chewbacca. While he's here, Han and Leia are both going to have that guarded in place. So we really need to get rid of him first, otherwise we just can't get rid of them basically. He's guarding them and we're not going to be able to take them down. So what we've got to try and do is as quickly as possible, we just got to survive this time where they're stealthed, and then as quickly as possible we've got to target Chewbacca. So who's up first? So Greedo's up first. Let's see if we can get rid of some of those buffs. Boom, did that. Let's see if we can drop an AoE there. Okay, so Lando, and then an AoE from R2, that's not nice. We managed to ability block Lando. I mean, basically we're just going to target whoever we can here until Chewie becomes available. And he's taking his sweet time. There we go, but Bossk is stunned again. Now it's just going to be everything on Chewie. That's our tactic here. We just got to try and take down Chewie. I don't think Bossk has managed to move at all, and he's not looking in great shape. We can land a stun on Chewie, and we have. Well, I've never seen Chewie this... Boom! Holy baby Yoda. We did it. Okay, but bye-bye Bossk. So there we go. We paid the price. But you know what? I think Bossk served his purpose. So we still actually haven't activated his leader contract. Right now I'm going to say that doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure we've got this. Chewie, see how guard has completely disappeared? Chewie was really stopping us from scoring those critical hits on Han and Leia. I'm pretty sure we can do this now. Maybe they're going to take out Boba Fett, but we... Boom. Okay, so Boba Fett's down. Boba Fett number 1 is down. Let's take out Lando just because he's looking kind of weak there. And his AoE stings. Boom. But we have got this. Sure, let's take out Rolo. Okay, maybe not. Let's go for R2. Okay, no ability block. That sucks. Let's terminate. Okay, we have got this now. 4 versus 2. Wow. Holy baby Yoda. So that jump up... I wished I still had the footage, but I lost the footage. That jump up, if you'd seen this... Boom! We've done it. If you'd seen this at gear level 10... we were just completely destroyed, wiped off the map. That jump from gear 11 to gear 10 is crucial, or the other way around rather, from gear 10 to gear 11. And there we go, the final 45 shards of that One Famous Wookiee. And that's it, tier 5 completed. So that's the tactic, folks. You got to go after Chewie as quickly as possible. It will help if you have Dengar, but you can do it without him, I think, as long as you have Bossk. And I reckon you could do that. You don't need everyone at gear 11. I reckon you could do that with just some key players. Bossk, probably Boba Fett, being at gear 11. Everyone else at gear 10, you could maybe do that. But let's get our reward. Let's unlock Chewie. Activate. Boom. There we go. That is One Famous Wookiee. Just going to take a moment to soak in the glory here. We finally got him. We captured him for the Empire. Now Chewie, eventually I'm planning to have Chewie replace Old Ben on my Rebels team, my CLS-led Rebels team, and then that will free up Old Ben to go and work on one of my other Rebels teams. But that's going to take a while. Going to take a while to gear him up, especially because my old Ben is currently gear level 12 and already 7 stars. So it's going to take a while before I can get Chewie up to the kind of level where he'll be a good replacement for old Ben in that squad. And then maybe I can use old Ben in one of my other Rebel squads. Maybe I will use him in the Whigs squad there. Maybe he can replace Hot Scout or Soldier, whatever one that is there. We'll see. But eventually that is where I plan to use Chewbacca. So expect to see him showing up in my arena videos in the not too distant future. Not tomorrow, but in the not too distant future. So this was the bounty hunter team, the successful bounty hunter team, that Bossk lead with Cad Bane, Boba Fett, Greedo, and IG-88, the 4 easiest bounty hunters to get. I do recommend getting that Zeta on Bosk's leadership ability, but other than that, I think this team is good to go. And as I say, I reckon you could do it. You could play around, but you could probably do it with a mixture of Gear 11s and Gear 10s. You probably don't need to go all the way to Gear 11 as I did. But of course, obviously the next target here is to upgrade him to try and unlock that 6th and 7th star. So who would you like to see? Let me know down in the comments who you'd like to see me use to unlock that 7-star Chewbacca. Obviously there are lots of other contenders here, like right on the screen there we've got Mando, Greef Karga, and Zam Wessel. I've also unlocked Zam, haven't done anything with her, but she's often available in the fleet store, I think. So I definitely see her around, so maybe I could star her up. I'm still farming Bossk, and obviously there's a lot of other bounty hunters to choose from, including Dengar. Now, as I start farming Houndstooth, of course, that's the same node that gives you Jango Fett shards. So the advantage is you get Houndstooth, you're also getting Jango Fett. So maybe I could use Jango Fett. I don't know. Let me know down below if you have any particular preferences, and we'll see who I use as we go forward. Well, that was it. That's all for today. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey, for coming along with me on this hunt, getting that bounty for One Famous Wookiee. If you did enjoy this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. As always, comments, criticisms, suggestions appreciated down below, and why not consider subscribing to the channel? I drop videos weekly for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and Marvel Strike Force as well. In the meantime, take care of each other, and remember, the Force will be with you, always.